Yo, what's good? It's your boy Eric.
And Nikki.
So we just wanted to get on here as two fellow musicians and talk about this whole Tekashi 6ix9ine bullshit. Tekashi 6ix9ine, who went to jail for a RICO charge, which means he was conspiring to affiliate himself with people who committed murders, armed robberies, and selling of drugs. The feds are so fucked up that they don't even need to have drugs. I don't know about the body part, but I know for certain RICO drug charges, if enough people say that you're selling drugs, they could hit you if it's on a big scale. Anyways, Tekashi 6ix9ine, I want to talk about the implications of him being out, him being denied protective custody, or not protective custody, witness protection, and now he's on house arrest. So the guy is obviously, he didn't come from no blood lifestyle, man. He's a young Mexican kid, short little scrawny guy. I've heard of Blood and Crip members who aren't black, so that ain't nothing new. But at the end of the day, this guy had money. I mean, after all, his manager called Chase Bank to get his balance on Instagram Live, and it was like, you have $20 million. $20,750,000, just a fucking retarded amount of money, just to kind of brag and boast. But at the end of the day, we found out that that wasn't actually his money. Nonetheless, I'm going to talk about the implications of him being a snitch and what that's going to have on his health, especially living in New York. I'm assuming that he went back to New York. Now, they say yesterday when he was released, his ride didn't get there in time, so a stranger saw him driving, and they actually picked him up and drove him to his house. Just a random stranger. That could have been anybody. How do you think he's going to be treated by people like yourself, who are DJs, music producers, just people in the music industry? Do you think they're going to care that he's a snitch, or they're going to still do business because he got that $10 million record deal in?
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, I don't think the music executives care either. Coming from, I guess, having records signed on big labels, they don't give a shit. They care about the bottom line, which is how much money you make them, how much, like, what you do for their reputation. They don't care about anything else. They're not into any of those whatever. If it makes them money, and if it gives them what they want, that's it. And everybody has kind of like, they think all these things affect the artist, wherein they don't realize that labels are in it to make money, and that's all. And gain popularity, and whatever they can do to make money is all that matters. For all I know, they probably think it's better for publicity that he's in all these scandals, so that it can either boost sales or boost his name, that boosts sales, and
right.
Or some other artist on their label can make money off of his
I mean, look at what happened to Joe Exotic. Sure, he's doing 22 years in prison, but he got his wish at the end of the day, which was he wanted to be famous.
Right.
So like you said, it's about the dollar.
It's about the dollar. Nobody that's important cares about if he snitches or not. They don't have time for that. They are in it to make money.
Yeah. The people who are
behind
right.
the music.
Now, society and people at large,
they care. They'll make a big deal about it, which is what the labels want.
Good luck making friends.
They want people to instigate. They want people. That's the whole thing about the Illuminati. They make it so visible because the more people talk about it, the more records they sell, the more you view their YouTube videos, the more that you view their music videos, trying to see signs which aren't even there. But
right.
record labels like that because they get more views, they sell more records. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else but that.
You saw that music video with Nicki Minaj and Tekashi 6ix9ine. It had Illuminati Satanism written all over it. The checkered floors, the little mouth that was opening, that was supposed to be like views. It was essentially it was supposed to display like an entrance to going into hell, like the beast. And you see that all over the place. So
a lot of people that mentored me were my one mentor. He made Juvenile's Back That Ass Up and all these other records. He was signed to Master P's label at one time, and he was telling me all that shit is bullshit. It's just to sell records. So all y'all that are conspiratizing and saying all this Illuminati shit, maybe it's out there, but I know for a fact that in the music industry, they use that shit to make you want to listen to their music and can make conspiracies and view records and so that they can make money. It's all about the dollar bill at the end of the day.
So he can't leave his house. He's on house arrest, which means that the studio is going to have to come to him. With that $10 million record deal of him just getting out and all the publicity surrounding it, we all know he's going to make music. The question is how? Well, the music is going to have to come to him. They're going to have to build his ass a recording studio since he can't leave the crib. Now, I don't know how long he's on house arrest. I probably should have done more research, but he's probably going to be on house arrest for a hot minute, which means he cannot leave the crib. So I'm calling it now. You've seen it first. He's going to violate that. He's going to... His ass is probably going to walk to the store and forget he's on house arrest. We're being honest. Someone who has tendencies of snitching on the people that he calls his day ones. You couldn't put it past me that he'll walk to 7-Eleven to grab a Slurpee and a Swisher and violate his not leaving the house.
So if you got charged with the same, I guess, accused for the same thing, and it meant you going to jail or you not going to jail, would you have just gone to jail?
First of all, I wouldn't be in that predicament in the first place. I wouldn't be around people, so that's not even a question that I would answer, to be honest. I wouldn't associate myself with those types of people, so it would never happen. In that situation, I don't know what would happen, but I'm not in that situation, nor will I ever be. But I'm sorry if because you see that in Chicago, a lot of people are with people who commit murder and then they get charged with it.
Yeah.
If I'm affiliated, I'll say, I'm not, but if I'm affiliated, no. If I'm not affiliated, probably. But I don't know because I'm not in that situation. But yeah, man, it's just, this shit's all sorts of crazy. And a lot of his fans are young kids who don't necessarily hold morals and principles near and dear to their heart, like some of the OGs that might stay in his neighborhood. So they're probably not going to care at the end of the day. His YouTube videos are still going to get hits. And at the end of the day, I think he'll be fine, but he is going to have to watch his back for the foreseeable future, as well as probably the rest of his life. That's just kind of how it is. But for now, man, you got to make music at the crib. And he got an Instagram Live when he got out, and he was immediately on that bullshit again, back to his tendencies, calling out Young Chop and saying, this nigga went to college to make beats, you a bug, bro. And it's like, damn, dude, now you're throwing shit. Now, I don't know if that was a recent video or if that was an old video, but YouTube is making it seem like it just happened because it was just uploaded. Now, if it's old, then that's on me.
Is he coming out with any new music?
We don't know yet. He just got out yesterday. So he was just approved, and the reason he got out was because he has asthma and he was vulnerable to the coronavirus. So his attorneys got him out, and the first thing he does when he gets out, you see him puffing on his inhaler. But the fact that nobody was there at the jail to pick him up is kind of an immediate start to this whole having to watch your back for the rest of your life. So I guess we'll see what happens. So you don't think DJs, music producers, and record execs are gonna care about it?
Maybe some, but the people that do care, I don't really think they don't have anything going. I don't know if they really have anything going. You can't care about those kind of things.
It's just gonna be OGs in the neighborhood, mostly dudes. I don't think the women that he's gonna fuck with are gonna care, because a lot of females will push that to the side.
I guess the people that would care are people that are affiliated with those kind of acts, but then you're looking at like, okay, where's your life right now? So it's like the people that are actually...
Well, people care regardless, because telling is telling. When you're in that lifestyle, and you're doing dirt too, for you to go out and tell on somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're one of them, then like one of a kind, birds of a feather flock together. But any person that's on their grind trying to be a successful DJ musician doesn't have time to get into the
it's counterproductive.
Specifics. It's so counterproductive. No one really fucking
So we'll
cares.
see what happens, man. I just wanted to give a little update, man. Just stay safe with this whole goddamn corona thing, and like Lori Lightfoot from Chicago says, stay your ass at home. I don't think she said that, but she looks like somebody to say that. But yeah, man, just want to make this little video, and my camera fell, so that's a sign we gotta shut this off. But we'll see what happens with Tekashi, man. I can't say I hope he's safe. I hope for the best. Let's just say that. But other than that, we're out, and have a good day, guys.